This Niqabi influencer is just getting worse and worse. Hey guys, and welcome back to Somali Christian TV. We are your favorite Somali ex-Muslims spreading the light of Jesus Christ and exposing the dark of all evil. If you're interested to learn more, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the family. If this is your first time hearing my voice, and especially a warm welcome to you. I'm your host Naomi, and let's get into the video. So you may already know of the couple Medina TV. They're a popular Muslim influencer couple from Canada who make content here on YouTube. Their name is a combination of Mehdi, the husband, and Mubina, the wife. And they gain millions of views all the time because they post videos about the niqab, which is a face veil that Mubina wears, and the various rules of Islam around modesty. At the beginning of their influencer journey, they were getting quite positive feedback from people trying to just accept their, way of living. I think a lot of people have that perspective of live and let live in the society. And people were intrigued, seeing a woman dressed like her making cute and quirky videos with her husband. But now there seems to be pushback. Let's take a little look at them going to the beach.
This is what I wear to the beach.
Let go!
I'm wearing this outfit. It's actually designed for swimming, but I'm here at the beach and it actually works for that too. It basically consists of this long dress that goes below my knees and pants. I usually don't wear pants, but these are very loose pants. This outfit comes with a headscarf as well, which I tie at the back. You can also turn it into a face veil, but I wear a face veil on top because this one would not cover my eyebrows.
It wouldn't cover her eyebrows, so she has to wear another layer because showing just eyebrows and eyes is not modest enough. What kind of a clothing prison is this? And will her eyebrows alone just make men lust for her or something? I'm literally so confused. Anyway, let's just continue and see what else she's got to say.
But you have to wear your veil at the beach?
Of course, it's a public place, so obviously I'm gonna be dressed like that, but I can take my veil off in the tent.
Would you still be dressed like this if it was females only?
Okay, I dress modestly regardless of whether it's females only or not. I still would dress like this if it was females only, but I wouldn't have my hijab or my niqab on.
How would you trust it?
I wouldn't. That's why my headscarf and my face veil would stay on.
What if you were on a private beach with just you and your mom?
I would still be dressed like this. I cover from my chest to knee even in front of my mom.
But would you let your daughter wear swimsuits?
It's not about letting or not letting. If my daughter sees me dressed a certain way, I'm sure she'd want to dress that way too.
Here's the real question. Can you swim in this?
Of course I can swim in this. I just have to keep my head out of the water.
Or what?
This extreme paranoia of any male seeing her face is just so sad to me. I mean, even at a female-only beach, it just breaks my heart that she's convinced herself that this is the way to live. And people in the comments are saying just how dangerous her outfit actually is. Someone said it very well. Yeah, this is incredibly dangerous, especially if you're not a strong swimmer. Baggy, heavy clothes weigh you down, and covering your face if you accidentally go underwater is very dangerous. As in, she could drown. This is so bad. And she shouldn't be showing this to her audience because it could literally kill them if they decide to follow what she's doing. I also thought it was interesting that she kept saying she decides to wear this, even if she was just in front of her own mother. And there is no decision or choice to be made. And I'll show you why very soon. But I don't like when these kinds of content creators lie and say it's their decision when it's a decision made for them. The last part of the video is funny because she says,
if my daughter sees me dressed a certain way, I'm sure she'd want to dress that way too.
Her daughter will want to follow in her footsteps. Okay. I love this comment that someone said, actually kids don't always follow and do what their parents do. Tweens and teenagers tend to do the opposite and try to be nothing like their parents. So no, there's a huge chance your daughter will not take you as a role model. And someone responded saying, there will be pressure to follow suit. That's the reality. And that is so true because that's what the Quran says. In Quran 24:30-31, it breaks down the command to men and women. It's not a choice or decision. But first, let's start with Allah's command to men in 24:30. It says, tell the believing men to lower their gaze from looking at forbidden things and protect their private parts from illegal acts, etc. That is purer for them. Verily, Allah is all aware of what they do. Okay, that's quite reasonable. And as a Christian, I think this is mostly fine, But now, what does Allah command to the women? I'm sure it will be just as reasonable and nice, right? 24:31 it says, and tell the believing women to lower their gaze from looking at forbidden things and protect their private parts from illegal acts, etc. And to not show off their adornment except only that which is apparent, like palms of hands or one eye or both eyes for necessity to see the way, or outer dress like veil, gloves, head cover, apron, etc. And to draw their veils all over juyubihina, i.e. their bodies, faces, necks and bosoms, etc. and not to reveal their adornment except to their husbands, their fathers, their husbands' fathers, their sons, their husbands' sons, their brothers or their brothers' sons, or their sisters' sons, or their Muslim women, i.e. the sisters in Islam, or the female slaves whom their right hands possess, or old male servants who lack vigor, or small children who have no sense of the shame of sex. And let them not stamp their feet so as to reveal what they hide of their adornment. And all of you beg Allah to forgive you all, O believers, that you may be successful. I mean, I think this is absolute insanity. And I think the last line, especially the successful part, it's probably just to the women, because this is a very, very long list. Technically, we do have 3 sentences for the men and 3 sentences for the women. That's equality, right? But it's just that the sentence for women is so much longer. And it just shows Allah's male favoritism again, and how men aren't controlled to that extent in this religion. The double standard is so crazy. It reminds me so much of this picture. And even seeing Mehdi and Mubina dressed starkly different at the beach is a reminder of Allah's double standard and discrimination against women. God doesn't want you to suffer and live a suffocating life like this. The real God doesn't hate women and doesn't want women to not be in public life. Of course, modesty is so important, but God made your face and of course won't punish you if you show it. Muslims, you don't have to live a life like this, or even if you don't wear a niqab like this, feel the pressure to have to conform to Quran 24:31. The true God wants to free you from being a slave of Allah and for you to be saved. I want to read from John 8, starting from 31. It says, "Then Jesus said to those Jews who believed him, 'If you abide in my word, you are my disciples indeed, and you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.' They answered him, 'We are Abraham's descendants and have never been in bondage to anyone. How can you say you will be made free?' Jesus answered them, 'Most assuredly I say to you, whoever commits a sin is a slave of sin, and a slave does not abide in the house forever, but a son abides forever. Therefore, if the Son makes you free, you shall be free indeed.' Muslims, leave Islam and come to Christ. Only Jesus can set you free from a life of sin towards one of righteousness." Anyways, thank you so much for being here and God bless you all. Thank you so much to our patrons and PayPal supporters for making this video possible. And if you enjoy this content and would like to support us, please don't forget to check the links down below. And don't forget to leave a like and comment about what you think and subscribe. Anyways, take care guys. I love you all. Bye.